Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 16 of Timeliner, my progression locked Ironman series, where I'll be exploring the world of Runescape, one game update at a time, only with the gear and skills available up until this point. Oh man, it's hot out here in the scorching sun, but I'm more worried about what lies underneath. Today is September 7th, 2004, and on this very day, Runescape received its second ever boss, an enormous beast. The Calphite Queen is hiding in her lair, just waiting for an adventurer to slay her. With a formidable HP pool, attacks that ignore defense and prayer, and a terrible loot table, this is not an encounter I look forward to. Still, we will face her, as is my self-set goal. She's easily my most disliked boss in OSRS, so let's see how this one goes. We need two combat styles, as she's immune against ranged and magic in her first phase, and immune against melee in her second. Or you can just use necromancy, but that's still a long way to go. We've got to make do with whatever gear and skills we have in late 2004. And that is not a lot. Rune armor, dragon sword, a couple of pieces of green d'hide, and a huge short bow. I'm not sure if mage is the better switch. Let's try it out this way first. Come on then. Face me, you beast. Yeah, no way. We are not nearly strong enough to take her on. Not really surprising, she was not intended to be soloed. While I know some obscure movements to flinch her in OSRS, I don't think these methods work here anymore. So it's just a stat and a gear check, both we are lacking severely. For a bit, I started training again until I remembered our last encounter against the King Black Dragon. Uninstant bosses take a while to regain their health. If we are quick enough, we may be able to sneak in a kill with multiple refills from the bank. I think this is a far better option than training combat for 30 hours until we're ready. But first, we need more food. We're out. Hello, beautiful Caverby. This will be my go-to food gathering spot for quite a while. Ooh, clue scroll. I skipped past this update, but on the 5th of May 2004, clue scrolls from easy to hard tier came into the game. That sounds like a perfect little distraction. I'll probably have to drop most of these, as my restrictions are quite limiting, but let's take a look. I think I know its shape. While a reworked area, we spent quite a long time here in a previous episode, the Wizard's Tower. First step done. Leather cowl, amulet of strength, iron simi. Yeah, we can make all of that. Nice melee upgrade, by the way. 2 steps down. Back to the tower, again with items we can make. What a great clue so far. What do you have for me now? Crossroads. Let's discover the map. Hopefully it's in an accessible area. This looks promising. Yeah, that's definitely it. 1 south, 3 east, and the next step. A soul of mine next to a wall. Well, we are next to a wall. Now, wouldn't that be a great coincidence? I'll be damned. It's right next to us. And the last step too. Wish me luck. Whelming. Some coins, I suppose. Firelights were not yet available, so that's a drop. Now back to the grind. We've got quite a few lobsters already. We should be able to face the queen again. Hello again. Round 1. Around 80% of HP. Far more than I had thought. We definitely get to see a second phase now. 1 refill please, thank you. Taste Dragon Steel. Quick switch and heal back up. Hopefully our arrows will find their target. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I don't think range is the way to go. Let's just try mage instead, shall we? Now this setup looks pretty terrible, aside from the staff and cloak. We have pretty much no protection, so we'll be absolutely shredded. Here goes nothing. Oh damn, now that's a heavy hitter. That should be no problem. As long as we don't get stacked out, the damage is high in both directions. Come on, Divine Storm, do something good. Down she goes. Head please? Okay, just some wines. The only thing worthwhile would have been a dragon chain body. Cosmetic drops such as pets were added only much later. Still, we were able to solo her. Without the range switch, we might have been able to do it with just one refill. Not really a pretty solution, but a solution nonetheless. Our rest will be short-lived however, as only 1 week later marks the next update. On the 14th of September, the tropical island of Karamja beckons us once more. I wonder what jank awaits us this time in quest number 58, Tai Bwo Wannai Trio. And we started off with quite a reveal. Prophetess sensors? Apparently we ought to have reported back here after Jungle Potion. Well, a couple of years overdue, but now that's just done. So, village leader, what's the issue? His 3 sons are out of a village on their own task, and he wants us to get them back. Of course, he offers absolutely no clue whatsoever where they are and what we might prepare to get them back. Just having a laugh at the absurdity of a task. You are quite lucky that using a tinderbox in the hut does not set it on fire. Anyway, we now need to run around the island and try to find... well, I've already forgotten their names. Something with T. Can't be too difficult. This lonely soul on the beach looks just right. Hello, Tia, my best friend since right now. Would you be so good and return back home? You want to catch some octopus who keeps escaping your nets? Fine, we'll help you. Apparently, the technique to catch them is only known by someone in Brimhaven. And that fisherman looks like the right type of someone. Under the guise of helping this old geezer with his chores, we first find out that these octopus, karambwans, require special bait. Karambwanjis. A colorful fish, only caught in the lake south of here. We ought to bring him 20 for now. No problem. Just grabbing a net and... wait... what? Wait... don't stack? Hold on. Well... since I've only started with OSRS, I had no idea that they originally did not stack, as well as scale with your fishing level. Ooh, fishing karambans must be terrible here. You always learn something new. But no matter, here are your karambwanjis, old man. Now share your secrets with me. The karambwans are caught with a special contraption he designed himself. In exchange for promising to never ever share that secret with anybody else, he offers us 1 vessel to catch some ourselves. Now we immediately break that promise and hopefully get the son to return to the village. Not quite. He wants to build more of these things. We need to find one of his brothers who is smart enough to reverse engineer some construction plans for further vessels. Alright, whatever. Next one. Another tea. Sup? A dedicated hunter, being way too engulfed by hunting with Shai Khan. Watching him fight with two-tailed lion. Or trying to watch through these trees at least. I can see why he's failing. Try to attack for a change. To improve his fighting skills, he needs more agility, a better weapon, and a way for his opponent to not heal the wounds. Through the power of struggling through his quest in every OSRS league, I know absolutely what he needs. First, an agility potion to boost his agility, which requires Toadflex, which we can get through the agility arena. Imagine if we already had a ticket and collected the herb. But that would be too much to ask for now. Done with this dreadful place. The Toad legs we can collect in the Gnome Stronghold. The Toads in the swamp are free. The government doesn't want you to know this, but you can simply pick them up and take them back home. Delicious potion. Next is a better spear. Now usually you'd get an iron or steel spear from hobgoblins, which were killed en masse during a previous combat training session, but their loot tables were revamped. Now we either have to buy one from the Future Warriors Guild, or buy a rune spear from the Champions Guild. Both not very attractive options, but I'll choose the Champions Guild. We just pretend we got one from the hobgoblin before. Now smear some poisonous karambwan on it, and that should do it. Nice icon change. Handing everything back to... I already forgot your name, and back to the hunt. Well done! Will you come back home now? Well, that was a very definitive maybe. Once we get his other brothers on board at least. Just one of them is missing now. A very spiritual one. Well, can't hurt to check out the offshore island with a crypt. Hello, Tinsei. The last brother. And he's here to plan the reconstruction of the tribal statue. Here, without the statue and without resources or supplies. And to help him think, he needs food. Of course. First course? Bananas soaked in rum. Always helps me writing my scripts too. Right next to each other at the plantation. Now just a bit of a shortcut from Brimhaven. Hey, wait, what? A monkey stole your rum. Well, this continues to be a learning experience. Back for a fresh batch, and here you go. Some alcohol and fruit. Enjoy. Next course, a seaweed monkey skin sandwich. Naturally. Seaweed is just lying around in the dirt, and to get a monkey skin, we take the corpse of one to the highest skilled local huntsman we can think of in the next 2 seconds. Tough choice, but that's a fresh skin and an even fresher sandwich. Enjoy, freak. And can't forget dessert. What else could it be than burnt ogre jones marinated in karamwanji paste? One of my all-time favorites. Don't make the same mistake as me, and forgot to cook the bones after applying the paste. Here, for real, marinated bones this time. Hope you choke on them. Now that finally makes him return, and also draw a plan for building more Karamban vessels. Finally, back to the leader, and we get our rightful partial rewards. But for full rewards, we need to speak with each of his sons again. Now that is a solid list of rewards. And let's take a look at Karambans now. I wonder if they fell victims to rebalancings too. Apparently so. They used to be just below sharks and could be consumed in the same tick as another food, allowing you to combo eat. This is no longer possible, making them, well, trash, I suppose. But we get no time to mourn, as yet again just one more week passes until the next quest is released. On the 20th of September, we finally receive a continuation of the elf storyline. So far, we've discovered that a plague has befallen West Adon, but it was a fake, instigated by King Lathus himself, to keep his brother, Tyrus, contained. Tyrus has become a servant to the Dark Lord Samurak and is building power in the far west, in the elven lands beyond the underground pass. A treacherous tunnel system we braved not too long ago. After defeating Iben, who guarded it, the path forward was blocked. But now the King's mages have finally restored the Well of Voyage, and we can continue looking for King Tyrus to stop him, before he brings darkness to these lands. In quest number 59, Regicide. Damn, what a spoiler of a quest title. Worry not. Our totally not extremely suspicious Grace, we will find and stop your evil brother at any cost. And what a cost that one is. Traversing the underground pass yet again. I'll just jump forward 11 minutes and go right to the end. Stop, Dick. Now then, Well of Voyage. Take me to new lands. Ah, that looks nice. Lush green trees and an elf, whose dialogue simply cut out. Hello? Talk to me. Please? Well, I'm a bit stumped, I have to say. I tried a couple of things, but the dialogue simply wouldn't want to continue. Good for you, buddy. You were about to get shanked. So we just pretend a group of other elves ambushed this guy and told us to report to Lord Iorwerth to assist him in taking down Tyrus. To find him, we need to follow the path through the trees. Careful not to stumble into any traps. Like these suspiciously placed leaves. Hop. So graceful. Apparently, we are not the only ones stuck in the past. This guard is talking like the massive city behind him is not yet in the game. Lovely. But this is not our path just yet. We need to brave the most devious and well-hidden traps known to man until we can finally talk with Lord Iorwerth. His troops are stretched thin, between trying to relocate King Tyrus' new base after a recent battle, as well as fighting against a group of renegade elves. He wants us to talk with one of his scouts at the remains of Tyrus' old base to the south. Easy. Just a hop, skip and a jump, and we are there. Man, what wouldn't I give for the Lodestone update just about now. Anyway, this scout is rightfully suspicious of us, and of course Ironworth gave us absolutely no identifier, but we are here on his command. Great! So a quick round trip later, we get a shiny pendant that goes very well with our green D-hide. Now Scout, what's the situation? He hasn't found definitive clues of a new location just yet, so we better get looking as well. Stinky yellow rock, smelly swamp, nice nature. Ooh, footsteps. But these trees look way too dense to follow. A few motivational words from the scout later, we gain the ability to traverse them. The theoretical ability at least. 56 agility. Huh. We have level 50. That's... Hello again, Barbarian Agility course. And level 52. Finally time to take a look at what the 28th of January 2003 has brought us. The Dangerous Wilderness Agility course. Far in the deep north, the only danger remaining is falling into lava. Man, it's like I timed that. One last climb to finish the slab, and there we go. 56 agility. Why didn't the quest warn us earlier? But now we can finally enter the dense forest. Ah, ambush! Die, evil servant. Death runes. No man with good intention would just carry something like that around. If you get hit by that trap, you deserve it. And there we go, King Taurus's camp. What a suspiciously placed catapult. Surely that won't be relevant soon. And the hungry guard next to it is yearning for some freshly cooked rabbit. We'll keep it in mind. Now let's check out the camp. Strangely enough, this time we are not attacked straight away. Not really much to see here though. Tyrus is unavailable, only to be seen in the soon-to-come battle against the elves. Still gonna steal your stuff though. Better report back to Lord Ironworth before somebody notices. And he already has got a plan on how to deal with these brigands. By straight up nuking them. Good idea. The Big Book of Bangs. Ah, his mother's journal. Now let's see. We need quicklime made from limestone. Brimstone, which we already picked up earlier, near the swamp, as well as some naphtha gas, distilled from coal tar. While we're here, let's grab some tar from the swamp. Come on, left click. Work. Thank you. And now I'm not quite sure if you can mix it together in the same barrel that we stored the tar in. Better grab a second one. You can't be too sure, and I don't want to make this trip again for such a trivial matter. Now back to Varrock. We first gather some limestone near Paterdomus, and heat it to get quicklime. And our good friend, the Remington chemist, surely knows how to distill coal tar into naphtha gas. And indeed he does. But we need some coal for the process. So now let's see. Put in the barrel, add some coal to turn up the heat, release pressure, and slowly watch this bar fill up. I feel like I'm doing it completely wrong, but that's one barrel of naphtha. I thought this is a gas, that ought to store it in a barrel. Anyway, let's add the brimstone and grind down the quicklime to... Apparently we need a pot to store it. Surely there's no way to just grind it right into the barrel. Anyway, gather new limestone, heat it, now with the pot, grind it down, put everything together, pin together fuse from cloth. And that's a pretty bomb we've got going. Hopefully this will be the last trip through this godforsaken pass. On the way back, we also hunt and cook a rabbit to destruct the catapult guard, so we can plant the payload in peace. There she goes. Rest in pieces. The camp looks completely undamaged. How odd. And even more odd that the general says that now all hope is lost and nothing can stop the darkness. Silly fool. You are clearly the servants of the Dark Lord, because all the totally non-suspicious quest givers said that you are the bad guy. Anyway, let's report back to Ironworth to get a sealed message to relay to the king. And also, we get access to a secret mountain passage, so no more traversing the tunnels. Yay! But we did enough running today. Teleport away. What a great feeling to know that you've achieved something good in a quest. Ah, ambushed by some method. I don't have any money. Go away. Oh, actually it's just an elf. Telling us that we've been deceived. Showing us the contents of a message we're about to deliver to the king. Wait a second. You mean the guy that was completely sus from the start is actually the bad guy? Well, I would never have thought of that. It's always the ones you suspect the most. For now though, we can't do anything about it. Just report back as intended and biding our time until we can fix this mistake. And that's a wrap. I did say that I wanted to speed up a bit, but these past two quests were just simply a bit too filling. But at least the continuation of the elf quest line won't have to wait too long. So, just 2 quests and 1 boss today. I still hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.